Hello, welcome to Gemstone Tarot. This is your what's coming in for you in August. I'm going through each individual star sign. I'm going to start with Aries. I'm going to push through to Pisces. I will timestamp it so you can go down and scooch to your moon, rising, Venus, cross watch, whatever you want to do. That's good. And also in the description box is this month's August readings for your individual star sign as well. So there's one for each sign down there. So do check those out. And with no further ado, we are going to kick on with Aries. Aries. How are you doing, Aries? Let's have a look at what is coming up for you. Wow. Nice. In August. Okay, I like this for you. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. This is about job, work, career, and also your own personal security. When you get the 10 of Pentacles, you can see here we've got this kind of nuclear family, we've got the granddad, we've got generations, we've even got the dog. Kind of imagine that we've got a white picket fence somewhere, all of that traditional stuff. So whatever, because we live in a very diverse world, so whatever for you represents security, this is what's coming up for you in August. There is a need for you to consolidate money in the bank. If it's about relationships, what's in your emotional investment bank? It's also about shoring up what you've already got, making sure the ties that you have with people are strong, making sure that the ties you have with your career are strong. For example, let's say you're doing a job, it's so-so, you don't really like it, but you kind of know that you need to pay X, Y, and Z over the next year, but you know that in a year's time you're looking for something different and you're kind of starting to build that now. You're starting to look, you're starting to dream, you're starting to make contacts. If this is about relationships as well, you're starting to wonder whether the relationship you're in holds up, whether it can become something permanent, whether it is something permanent. In the middle of your reading, lovely Aries, you get the Queen of Wands, who is kind of you. And my cat Valentine does a bit of part-time cat modelling, so she's on the card as well. Here she is, big sunflower, big stick, big backdrop, good dress, on the throne. This is the Diva card, and sometimes divas are seen in a negative way. I don't see it like that. This is your full Aries. You're going full Aries, okay? You're going full Aries in August, and you're not going to take kindly to anyone who wants to mess you about. Page of Swords. This is to do with the internet. It's to do with overheard conversations. It's to do with rumours. I think this goes in your favour. So if you have a business which involves using the internet, which is a lot of people's business these days, social media, get it out there, be yourself, be authentic, put your message out. If this is to do with your love life and you're considering whether to do something online about that, yeah, it would look good, okay? However torturous that might seem, it's very fortuitous for you. Now, finally, that card dropped out. We've got the Fool in reverse. You may be feeling, amongst all this confidence and all this opportunity, Aries, you may be feeling just a little bit what I call windy about things. You know, when you're just a bit, I'm not so sure if I've got the confidence for that. I'm not feeling on top of my game. Doesn't matter. I wouldn't normally say this, but fake it till you make it and the rest will come, okay? There you go, Aries. Do check out in the description box your August reading. I seem to remember it was really good. That is in the box below. And do like, share and subscribe. Taurus. Hello, Taurus. What do you... Ooh, itchy nose. What do you need to know? Okay. Well... Ace of Cups, love opportunities in August for you, and I would say it was not without its complications looking at the rest of the cards. You know, you can get very carried away with the Ace of Cups because it's a fine card, isn't it? It's like, woohoo, Ace of Cups, yeah, love pouring everywhere, you know, give me some of that big cup. But But there is a but. Let's just say but there is a but. Okay, but there is a but. In the middle of the reading, we've got the Two of Swords. You don't quite know which way to go with it. You don't quite know which way to go with love. This is a card of hesitancy. She's got a blindfold on. She's got the two Aces of Swords crossed in front of her because she doesn't know, or she can't see a way forward. Now, I find when you get this, often the new moon is very relevant, and we do have a new moon in August. I don't have my moon diary, but I think it's about the 8th or something like that. Have a look, just Google new moon August 2021 and it will tell you. The new moon brings some kind of breakthrough in your decision-making process. You may be in some kind of love situation which is a bit on hold, it's a bit suspended, you can't quite work it out. And it seems like, yeah, it wouldn't help you in the beginning of the month to rush forward or to try and get answers. I've got the Knight of Wands here in reverse, and that says don't rush forward, don't be impetuous, don't react. Okay, so let's say something happens and it's to do with your love life. Don't believe the first thing you hear, and don't entertain or allow the first reaction that comes to you. In other words, if it makes you completely angry, don't rush out there and do anything about it. Give it 24 hours, you know, cool your jets. You don't know everything there is to know about this yet. And then we get for you the Hermit. Now, this can be a lockdown card, so it may be the issues with whatever stage in the country that you're at of lockdown you're experiencing has had a bearing on this. But also there's a need for you to go within about this. There's a need for you to go deep within and find your inner hermit, because there are further answers to come, okay? And then we get the Queen of Wands. Aries also had this. It's about standing up for yourself eventually. I would say that would come more towards the full moon on the 24th of August. You will feel stronger and more decisive by then, okay? So cool your jets and don't let your first reaction show. Ooh, Taurus, do check out your Taurus reading in the description box below for August. And do like, share and subscribe. Thank you, Taurus. Okay, Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What do we need to know for my lovely Geminis? Oof, Gemini. What's going on? Oh my God. You're in a holding pattern in August. No. Right, let's start again. You've been in a holding pattern. You're coming into August with a holding pattern already. I've got the Tower in reverse. When you get the Tower in reverse, there is a need for the lid to blow off the pot, and yet you're keeping the lid on for whatever reason. Sometimes you just haven't got the bandwidth for the lid to blow off the pot. It's like, not this week, I can't be doing with it. I'm gonna just look at that little gremlin in there and put that lid back on. Something happens in August which, I don't want to say it's not all hell breaks loose, it's just drama. There's a lot of drama, and I think this did come up in your August reading actually. There's a lot of drama about for you. There's a bit of, I want to call it game playing. In the middle of your reading, I've got the Five of Swords, which is often when you find people are switching around, maneuvering a bit, some passive aggressive behavior going on. There's some chess playing, you know, with the Five of Swords. You get somebody going around taking other people's swords when they've won a battle and kind of claiming it for themselves. So this could be at work for some of you, that someone else is claiming your glory, okay? But for some of you as well, this is about relationships. You're in a holding pattern with somebody, and it may be that they're being defensive, it may be that you're being defensive. If you've had a breakup, or if you are currently incommunicado with somebody, there is some kind of return brewing here. I've got the Eight of Cups in reverse. Now the Eight of Cups is a, you know, I always call it screw you guys, I'm going home. It's the Eric Cartman But when it's in reverse, it's like, hey guys, I came back. I've changed my mind. It has that thing about it of, I know that I should have walked away, but I didn't, or I walked away, but I couldn't stomach it. It's got that kind of rebound thing. So you may be feeling a bit, so we've got the Eight of Swords in reverse as well. You may be feeling like a sense of freedom, but also a sense of wanting to keep yourself safe from something or somebody and not make a mistake. Okay. Overall energy card for you is the Two of Swords, and again that is the card of not knowing which way to go with something because actually that way has not been made yet. Bide your time in August, I would say, Gemini. No sudden moves in particular. Do keep your boundaries strong with a certain person if there's someone who keeps coming back to you. Whether you want them or whether you don't, keep your boundaries strong without being over defensive. I would say that by the end of the month, when we've had the full moon, that tower will be the other way round and the lid will blow. But that's probably for September, okay? It's a good idea to keep putting that lid back on the pot in the meantime. Only get that out when you're ready, okay? Only let that loose in the kitchen when you're ready, okay? Do check out, Gemini, your August reading below. That's in the description box. There's like clickable links for each star sign. And yeah, leave me a comment on that because I'm interested to know how that pans out for you. Namaste, Gemini. Okay, Cancer. Hello, Cancer. Woohoo! Oh, that's nice. Very nice. Cancer, do check out your August reading. Just for you, it's in the description box below. Ooh, Cancer. This is when I first, the first card that plopped out for you is this, and I just was like doing my little Cancerian dance because you know I love you Cancerians, and I love you some Venus in Cancer action with the Two of Cups. Okay, this theme is coming up for everybody so far. It's like fast, fast, slow. It's Knight of Swords. Something's coming in, a message, an email, a text, however it comes in. It's quite ping, you know, it's quite sudden. Knight of Swords is like, yeah, let me at it. I'm on my horse. Here's the message, you know. But he's staring straight at Mr. Plod, who is the Knight of Pentacles, who's kind of like, yes, it took me a long time to get here on my horse, but I brought the pentacle. Do you want me to show you on Google Maps the route I took and the alternative routes that I ignored? And you're like, I know that you're reliable, but by God, I'm not sure that I can actually stand your company. You've got Mr. Flash meets Mr. Plod, and they kind of clash in the middle. So you may be getting some mixed messages about your romantic life, okay? Over here, if you are dealing with an air sign, and it's come up in the love readings that I've done recently, I've done like random love readings and just other love readings, collective love readings. It's come up a lot in those love readings, and it's come up in the Cancer readings that Cancerians are often dealing with air signs at the moment, or with people who are a bit clinical in the way that they operate in romantic areas. You've got the Magician in reverse. When you get the Magician in reverse, and I've got to note that underneath you've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is being independent and proud, with the Seven of Swords in reverse, I think there may have been some shenanigans. The Magician is a trickster in some ways when he's in reverse. He can still do the tricks, but it's maybe not for the right reasons. And it has the energy of somebody hiding behind a costume, a mask, a veil, a trick. At the very bottom here, we've got the High Priestess, and she's your greatest weapon as a Cancerian, always is. Cancerians, no, I mean, it does say it in the astrology books, but have an uncanny ability to be able to psychically read things. You're going to need to use that ability to get to the bottom of what is going on here, because I don't feel like it's going to reveal itself quickly. And I do feel like for some of you, there's a lot at stake with that Two of Cups. It's a really good connection. But you need to know, are you dealing with some kind of energy? I don't know if it's actually a person. Are you dealing with the energy of somebody who is aloof to the or self-interested or a bit narcissistic, you know? Let me know in the comment section, and check out your August reading down below, because I'm sure that ties in with it actually. Interesting, Cancerians. Do subscribe as well to the channel if you haven't already for random love readings, and all that good stuff. Thank you, Cancer. Okay, itchy ear, Leo. Leo. Leo, what do we need for Leos? Wow, Leo. Oh my God. This kind of conflict or contradiction has come up for every sign so far. You are feeling on it, you're feeling pumped, you're feeling Ace of Wands, that's like your sap is rising. This is at least half your birthday month if you're an August Leo, or your sun's in Leo, and it's like, how are you doing? I'm feeling my Leo, okay? And I love that. But I've also got Strength in reverse, the Leo card. Spirit is willing, but the flesh might be a bit weak here. This can happen to Leos because you have a lot of energy, zest for life, and you do tend to keep on trucking until the wheels come off the truck, and then you're like, boom. It feels like you may need to measure out your energy this month, whether it's to do with love life, you know, and I think it's to do with all of it. Love life, career, your energy, your health, all of that stuff. It feels like moderation. I know, I'm sorry, moderation, Leo. Moderation is the key, while at the same time keeping this torch lit, because I have a feeling that's going to really come into its own in September. If you do conserve your energy, you're going to need it, okay? We've got the Hermit here. Again, conserve, go within, be in your cave. Pay attention to your spiritual health, however that is for you. You know, I'm trying to think how that would be for me. I'm so undisciplined as a Pisces, but Leos are a lot more disciplined. So whether it's yoga, whether it's Tai Chi, whether it's running, whether it's just that when you're in the bath you get a lot of good spiritual thoughts, whatever it is, protect that space because it's important and you need it, okay? Got the Hangman in reverse. It's a feeling of things being suspended but also being in momentum at the same time. With the Knight of Wands in reverse, a feeling of young energy, wanting to rush out, wanting to be rash, wanting to start. But the King of Wands at the top is more in control. This is about controlled passion. If it's about a relationship, control the passion. Don't eliminate it. Don't, you know, you're a Leo, come on. But just keep everything in proportion. September is a month when things will take off for you, Leo, okay? Leo, do check out your reading down below in the description box for August. There's one for each individual star sign down there. And do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oof, leave me a comment. Let me know how that resonates with you. And then go take a nap, Leo. Okay, thank you, Leo. Namaste. Virgo. Almost forgot which sign was next then, Virgo. Virgo. I'm just doing a big girl shuffle for you because it feels that way. The wind is howling. Oh, Virgo. This is nice. Do check out your August reading in the description box below as well, just for you, Virgo. Okay. Well, this is sweet. It's giving me an itchy nose. 2 of Cups. Nice. It's the you put the phone down first card. You put the phone down first. You put the phone down first. No, you put the phone down first. Can't do that with mobiles now. There's just like, putting the phone down first is no more a dramatic thing, is it? But let's say it was. That's what you'd be saying. It's love, it's partnership, it's commitment, it's Venus in Cancer, and it's what Virgos are very good at. If you want that in your life, you may need to drop some defenses. Another thing that Virgo is very good at. Virgo is quite a defensive sign, for good reason, because Virgo is a sign of service, and you can serve other people rather than yourself, and you know that tendency in yourself. So I think you can keep your heart quite safe, and that is necessary and it is important. But if you want that squoochy, lovely Two of Cups energy to come to you, and it could be with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, I've also got Sagittarius on the table. It's necessary just for you to make yourself available. Now, you could already be in a relationship with someone, but being available to someone or being in a relationship with someone is not the same thing. You can be in relationship to someone and be quite unavailable to them for days, weeks, months, or even forever. It's a wake-up call slightly for you to acknowledge the other person and just be available, be vulnerable, be soft with them. Sometimes that's difficult for Virgo. Got the Two of Swords. Nothing spectacular moves on. It's okay. It's nice. Two of Cups with the Two of Swords means there may be a bit of hesitancy. There may be a bit of, If you're a single Virgo and you're looking, you may have a couple of options, or you may see someone you like, maybe online or whatever. And you're just a bit like, do they meet my standards? And I would say, is your bar a bit too high, or is it about right? How do you feel about that? It's there's connection and there's love on offer. But I think the onus is on you to let it in. That's what I get, okay? I've got the Nine of Pentacles, Venus in Virgo. I love my independence. I love doing it for myself. And I don't think that's ever a problem, but just in this particular scenario for August, you need to let others in. You need to let others help you. If it's just about friends and family, let people help you. Let them in, okay? Then we have Temperance. This is nice. Play with the energies. Be playful in life, Virgo. That playful energy will kind of unlock your slightly guarded approach that you have at the moment and take you into your birthday month of September of just, I don't know, a little bit more free and easy in the heart department. Maybe do some heart chakra meditations off YouTube. There's loads of free ones you can get if you just put heart chakra, a 30-minute meditation or 10 minutes or whatever it is, just to get the whole, Aaron Doughty has a really good one. It's 15 minutes long. Bring love into your life or something like that. It's really good, and it does loads of stuff on the heart, putting a seed in the heart. I used to do it all the time. It's really nice. Try that, okay? And check out your August reading in the description box. Namaste, Virgo. See you next time. Okay, Libra. Libra. Your cards all just popped out. Actually, no. Libra, you get the lovers. Okay, the lovers, Gemini energy, used to be called the choice, and I do feel you're coming to some kind of crossroads here with it. It feels like, you may wonder if you dodged a bullet. I always notice with the lovers that the side where the woman is on has the tree with a snake around it and a load of apples. And if you watch my daily readings, you will know when you see women and fruit in tarot, you know there's shenanigans afoot. That's just the way it is, isn't it? It's like, she's holding an apple. There's some low-hanging fruit here. Okay, there's something here to do with a choice, but you feel, and it could be to do with competition with another, because I've got the Queen of Wands in reverse with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Two queens in a reading is competition of some kind. You're competing in some way and trying to make a choice at the same time. You need help with this. whether this choice is about love or whether it's about career, it could be either, or about just something in your life. You get the Three of Pentacles that says collaborate with somebody. Ask your oldest, wisest friend, ask a therapist or an expert, whoever it is. Cast your net and involve people you can trust in making this choice or decision. Get all the information that you can about it and ask for support with this. I've got the Six of Wands in reverse. I think so far you've been unable to make this choice. You may have been unable to solve it. You're just not sure. August is a month of conflict, I think. It's a month of knowing and not knowing at the same time, and then having the confidence to back yourself so that by the time we come to September, you're in the right position to move forward, whether it's love, career, or the whole shebang, okay? It's very interesting for you, Libra. Leave me a comment and do check out your Libra August reading in the description box below. Namaste, Libra. I'll see you next time. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio. Let's do a quick shuffle here. Okay. That one. What does Scorpio need to know? Oh my God, strong reading for just a few cards. Oof. Okay, you may have a rival in the love camp, or you may have some manoeuvring going on in your love life. I've got the Ace of Cups here, which is really nice. Obviously, it's a big love card. So love is kind of, it's on the cards, it's literally on my table for you. But I get the Ace of Wands in reverse. This can be for some of you that you're weighing up chemistry versus sanity for some of you. You may be, for some of you, involved in a bit of a love triangle with somebody. I've got the Queen of Wands in reverse. She is your basic nightmare if you're in some kind of connection with somebody and there's someone else in the background just hovering about. You know, that feeling of maybe they're not their ex, or God knows, you know, maybe it's their friend or whatever. She's a bit of a nightmare, and it's just good for you to know. It feels a bit like there is a bit of an enemy in the camp. I got the Five of Swords, Venus in Aquarius. Someone goes around stealing somebody else's sword and claiming their victory. Competition. This could be at work as well. So somebody could be after your job, your glory, just a piece of you. You know, it may not be anything specific. It's that whole kind of thing when you were kids and somebody else wanted to copy your work and the teacher says it's a real compliment. It's very flattering, and it never feels flattering. It just feels like you just want to punch that other person in the face. But of course, don't do that. You know, I'm not recommending that. You are going to need to take this on, but with the subtlety that Scorpios were born with, okay? Use your Scorpio energy. Use that blessed skill that Scorpios have, that poker face, that ability to pin what's going on in a situation and have that secret Scorpio corkboard in your head where you've got everybody pinned and you're like, right, use that. You've got Seven of Wands, sticking up for yourself, getting ahead. But whether this is work or love life, your sticking up for yourself won't be overt. It will be under the radar. Just getting your ducks in a row, okay? Because there's a lot at stake here. The Ace of Cups is a beautiful card. It's a lovely energy available to you for something you love or someone you love. It's just fighting off the competition will be a subtle art in August, okay? Scorpio, check out your August reading in the description box below. There's one there just for you. And do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you soon. Namaste. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What do we need to know? Oof. What do we need to know for you? Oh my gosh. Whew. Old love, new love, moving on and staying put. Interesting. This has come up for a lot of people actually. A conflict between wanting this and doing that, or knowing you should move forward and wanting to hold back. We've got the Ace of Cups in reverse. So you may have experienced a breakup. And there's a need here, it may be with an air sign. We've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the King of Swords, but it can also just represent anyone who is not, anything from not very warm to a complete narcissist. This could be to do with your past love life as well, and demons to do with your past love life. Because we've got the Ace of Cups in reverse, the King of Swords, and the Six of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse is nostalgia, childhood sweethearts, someone coming back to you, or the memory of someone coming back to you. And there's a real conflict here, but I think it's a healthy conflict in August between memories, going backwards, being almost trapped in your past and moving on. Okay, I've got the Fool card, which for you is a gorgeous card. It's a real, and I think that this, we're leading up now to your birthday month, so November, December, okay? I know it seems like a long time off, but it's just a few weeks. I know, how scary is that? You need to clear the decks before you come towards the end of the year, which is always a big time for you, I think. The turn from December to January is big for Sagittarians, usually quite productive. This King of Swords character, he dominates your reading. This miserable, he looks miserable, stern looking, compartmentalized, maybe a bit narcissistic. This could also be somebody at work. You know, it's just someone dominates your life in a way that is not very conducive to you being a happy Sagittarian. Got the Death card in reverse, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio perhaps. But the Death card is also pushing you to move on. It's like pushing you towards the Fool card. It's not easy. I've got the Four of Cups. If you find that you're feeling a bit emotionally volatile about this, do a Four of Cups and see if you can slip into what I call emotional neutral. Okay? That will do the trick in the meantime. This is more of a kind of emotional project between now and the end of the year. Leave me a comment, Sag. Let me know how that resonates because I'm really interested. And check out your August reading in the description box below. Ooh, gosh, namaste, Sagittarius. Okay, Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn. Capricorn, you may feel a bit anxious about something to do with finances, work, or relationships. You might just feel a bit anxious. I mean, you're ruled by Saturn, so feeling a bit anxious is probably not that new to you anyway. I've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So you feel like the universe isn't really playing ball with you, and it isn't. But you can succeed despite the fact that the wind is not behind you, okay? Because in the middle of your reading, we get the Six of Wands. Victory. Victory will be yours in the end, but you need to keep on trucking, which is something that Capricorns are excellent at. You know, that's another Saturnian Brucey bonus. Because you're ruled by Saturn, you know how to keep chipping away at something. Recently, you might have found with the Star in reverse that some of your dreams or hopes have been not possible or dashed or just unavailable or more difficult than you feel they should have been. This will change, but again, I feel like we're coming up to, between now and the turn of the year, you need to keep putting in a shift. You need to keep on trucking. Eight of Pentacles. This person gets up and knocks out the pentacles every day of the week and puts them up there, and they're always the same. This is the Capricorn way of doing things anyway. This is the way. Over here, we've got the Nine of Swords in reverse, a need to control anxiety in your life. Now, we can't always control anxiety in our life, but usually, you know, we know methods that help. So do you need more sleep? Do you need more water? Do you need some exercise? Do you need to find a good therapist? Whatever it is for you that works. Work on the anxiety levels coming down. Keep the workflow going. Keep the faith, okay? Because the victory will be yours. I know that sounds the victory will be yours. You are heading in the right direction. There is nothing to indicate that at the moment. As in, you're not going to get an easy ride. The universe isn't going to show you the carrot just yet, okay? Show me the carrot. No. Universe is like, no. But the Six of Wands, just keep it in mind. You get there in the end, okay? Slow and steady wins the race, Capricorn. Check out your August reading in the description box below. And I will see you soon. Namaste, Capricorn. Aquarius. I've had real trouble remembering the order of the astrological signs today, even though I kind of do that every day of my life. Okay, Aquarius. Wow. How could we fit, that tried to come up in the shuffle, how can we fit so much into 5 or 6 cards? 7 of Swords. You are dealing, again, and a few people are, with demons, shadow work, an enemy in the camp, and you're going in the right direction. We've got the Emperor in reverse, Divine Masculine. This could be issues to do with fatherhood or your father from the past. Control issues, though, as well. People trying to control you at work. This is a whole, you know, you can't swear on YouTube, so I want to just use a sort of common phrase for it. F the man, you know, it's like you've got the Hierophant, which is convention. It can represent work structure, church structure. Convention, which of course Aquarians are very unconventional, anti-conventional, unconventional. You're reinventing how you want your life to be. It is not how it is at the moment. That is the first step to changing it, okay? You've got the Devil in reverse. You are ridding yourself in August of toxic people, false attachments, attachments to the dollar, attachments to jobs, careers and occupations that no longer serve you, okay? You've got the World in reverse, another destiny card. You're trying to start a new cycle in a new way. It's not what your father would have approved of, or whoever that father figure is, but this is the point at which, and we have many times that this happens in our adult life, it's the point at which you truly don't care what other people think anymore, okay? We've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. You're not following the path that you need to be following, and you suddenly can feel it in August. 10 of Wands, and you reach that point of surrender where it's too painful to stay the same, and that is the springboard, Aquarius. I'm getting excited. That is the springboard that takes you in a whole new direction. Whether this is a side hustle, a new relationship, or a complete life change, okay? August takes you there by making you feel uncomfortable and getting you to drop anything that doesn't serve you, okay? Check out your August reading in the description box below. Oof, that was good. And do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the like button if you did like it. I liked it. I'd hit the like button, but I can't because I'm making the video. So namaste, Aquarius. I'll see you next time. Pisces. Hello, Pisces. What do we need to know for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Holy moly, Pisces. Okay. Pisces, you are the 12th sign of the Zodiac. You are sometimes people's emotional dustbin. You're clearing through the trash here. By gum. Okay. I think this came up in your monthly reading for August, so have a look. It's in the description box below. Boundaries. Something Pisceans are not good at or comfortable with, okay? Well, I'm not, and I'm a Piscean with Pisces rising. Boundaries. Setting your boundaries, setting your bar, telling people where you stand, okay? It's going to be challenging. There is a strong character who's going to challenge you, push you, try and push you around maybe, or just be in the background being irritating and overpowering. It could be though someone from your past, for example, overpowering father. Okay, this comes up, the Emperor in reverse, overpowering masculine, overpowering school, whatever it was in the past, and Pisceans get overpowered easily and people seek to overpower them. I don't know why. This experience is kind of being rinsed out of your life. 10 of Swords in reverse. It's like there's all the wounds. It can be family when it's 10 of Swords, ancestral. Those swords need to come out so the wounds can heal. And this is happening in August. Judgment in reverse, things coming back from the past to be dealt with now in the form of dreams, like feelings. It can be whatever your demons are, to do with the masculine, to do with security, to do with how you set your boundaries. We've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse, like an emotional release. This is going to be emotional for you and you might need some help with it. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, not the time to make big life decisions until this process is underway. It's never done, but until it's at least underway. Have a look wherever you can. I mean, do your own research because you are your own person on making boundaries safely, establishing boundaries, because this is going to serve you greatly, save you a lot of time and energy thieves, and like with all signs, take you into between now and 2022 as a much stronger person and put you in a better position to receive as well. Really interesting reading for you, Pisces. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out your Pisces reading, leave me a comment, okay? And thank you to all 12 star signs. That's what you've got coming in for August. And I'll see you soon. Namaste.